Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position to the left wing. Towns for three. He can't hit that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Morris for three. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Shot is up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Edwards against George. Shot from the wing. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Gobert. The layup misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Towns. Here's Gobert. From deep three-point range. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Towns down low. He's guarded by Zubats. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Leonard passes to George. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. McDaniels inside. Jackson on him. It's rebounded by George. Now Los Angeles with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
The Timberwolves trail. It's stolen by Leonard. Zubats with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. George passes to Morris. Leonard for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 5 points.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. The 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Here's Minnesota. A 12-point game. Outside Russell. And it's rejected. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morris outside. Now here's Zubats. Morris outside. And the Clippers miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Russell finds Edwards. Pulls it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. They're great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Morris outside. It's George on the wing, defended by Gobert. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Leonard's got 8.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength, a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
McDaniels against Leonard. The kick out to Edwards. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one hits the back iron.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing by 13.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Back to Jackson. Morris right side. George passes to Morris. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Towns. Zubats with the steal. Some room here for George. It's on target from the high post. George has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
Russell against Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. Left side McDaniels. Wide open look. And that's good for 2. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Leonard. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by George. George with a steal. Jackson outside. And George with the basket on the assist from Jackson. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Towns for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Wing shot on the way. And again, it's the Clippers. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 5 points.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
Offensive rebound. Gobert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Zubac. Stolen by Russell. Here's McDaniels, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Back to Jackson. Down low. Tipped and stolen by Edwards. 34 seconds left in the first half. And they double up Gobert. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
George with it. Towns covering. Jackson against Russell. There's the three. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by George. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead at the end. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
the Clippers, 25.
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard of the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Morris outside. Pass to Leonard. The three, George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 10 points.
The D has to know where PG is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter.
Towns finds McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 11 points in the game.
A guy who's made only 25% on threes in college, Kawhi's range has increased as much as anyone's.
The shot by Towns, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
It's stolen. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Here's Leonard. That shot off. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards with it. 6 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. The three from Russell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Back to Morris. Three-pointer. Jackson outside. Now Leonard. Pass to Morris. 5 to shoot. George outside. Puts up a three. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. McDaniels got 11.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. A minute and a half left in the third. And stolen by Covington. Pass to Powell, to the paint. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Batum outside, to the left side wing. Wall, the pass to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. To end the drought. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Outside Edwards. 56 seconds left in the third quarter here. That shot missing. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Wall, the pass to Batum. Now Towns. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Second chance shot. Gobert, that's good.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Batum with a screen on McDaniels. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Powell. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels inside. Wall covering. Outside Russell. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action. Up 10. Appearing in control, but can still use a little more of a push to... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Russell against Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Russell with the rebound. Minnesota shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Towns finds McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to Covington. Back to man. Batum, left side. And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Here's Powell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. McDaniels passes to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Covington with it. Towns covering. Ball for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Left side, Edwards. Outside Russell. 4 on the clock. Pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. Powell pulls it in. And stolen by Gobert. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Minnesota calls time here.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the three ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
And Allie, thanks. Russell finds Edwards. Looking to get back on track. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Powell outside. Back to man. Trying to get back on track.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Towns down low, working on Covington. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
Pass to Covington. Here's Wall. Out to Covington. Here's man. McDaniels covering. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Covington. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Towns with the ball. Russell up top. Wall covering. Russell, that's good. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Russell into the lane. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to man. Back to Wall. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the fourth. It's Edwards with a drive.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
To the inside, Leonard.
Yes! Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Pass to Towns to take the lead. Misses the 3. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Boy, these two teams are on the rise, RJ. Some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. Now Russell. Following Jaren Jackson's three-point attempt, Russell kicks to Edwards. Over Bain. Misses off the left iron.
Normally he drains that.
Out to Brooks. Towns against Jackson. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Takes the 3. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Morant. And a wide open look for Bain. The three-pointer no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Jackson finds Adams. Morant surveying the D. Back to Brooks. Wide open look. No good there. And Minnesota now the other way.
He also loved that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them are protected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. 1:51 left in the first. He dishes it to Edwards. From deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brooks finds Adams. Morant with it. Fires the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Russell inside. Jackson on him. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Crosses over. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Russell passes to Edwards. Gobert dishes to Russell. From deep three-point range. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. On the wing, Brooks. Morant outside. Bain against Edwards. Outside for Jackson. The three. Minnesota with the rebound. Now here's McDaniel. Pass to Russell. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 4. And the second quarter will...
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Morant against Russell. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Jackson Jr.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Russell looking it over. Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Morant against Russell. The dish to Towns. Towns is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Morant kicks to Bain. Morant against Russell. Back to Bain. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Down low. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
We're looking for the loudest section. All right, fans, let me hear you give up for your Timberwolves dancers.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant outside. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Out to Russell. Outside, Towns. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Passes it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Memphis trailing here. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. There's Jackson with the 3. Up top, Morant. He's got 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And he banks in the layup. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Morant with a wide open look. His three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. To the paint. Towns finds Gobert. And here is McDaniel. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Morant. And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
The kick out to Towns. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots it. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Goes back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside for Jackson. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Williams. Then it's Green, and it's Conchar into the 2 spot. Well, Craig, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Prince the best to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. The pass to Reed. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Green, the pass to Williams. Memphis moving it around. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. To end the run. And Clark over the help. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside, Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And here's Anderson for 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Another miss by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here he goes. Kicks it out to Prince. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Back to Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the shot goes in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Jones in the post. And here's Green outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Jones for three. The rebound by Anderson.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Prince, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Jones with it. Guarded now by Prince. Williams inside. Clark kicks to Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones finds Green. The kick out to Williams. Ball stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Williams. Anderson passes to McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple. Takes a three. Well, through three-quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Grizzly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards drawing the double team. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Timberwolves. Outside, Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Timberwolves on defense. Clark kicks to Williams. Back to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Edwards against Jones. Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closely. Russell with it. Now Green defending. Shot clock at 5. McDaniels in the post. Working on Jones. A nice shot by McDaniels. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. It's a 16-point game. A 3-ball. The shot that time, not on target. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell dishes to Towns. Russell passes to Towns. about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Jones. The kick out to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 16. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Dishes it to Towns. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Williams. Pass to Clark. And he lays it straight in. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Edwards, that's good.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the knee to shreds.
Russell against Jones. Kicks it to Green. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Jones against Russell. Outside, Green. And he drives in. Here's Conchar. Edwards defending. Timberwolves trail by 14. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Grizzlies.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Green. From the arc. And another miss by Memphis. There's the three. No good there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Morris passes to Jackson. The kick out to Morris. Back to Leonard. Pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Poked loose. And stolen by Bain. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Zubats. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
George against Bain. 6 to shoot. Out to Leonard from behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, Kawhi Leonard getting to his spots, and his hands are up, ready to catch and shoot. Nicely done.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Morris can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Zubac against Jackson. From downtown, Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Back to Morris. And stolen by Morant. Bain with it. Jackson in his pocket. Outside Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
George passes to Morris. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Zubac screen. Here's George. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Adams finds Morant. Inside. Here's Jackson. Deflected. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. George passes to Leonard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Stolen by Jackson. Morris outside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
To the middle. Adams. Another shot. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the drive.
LA foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And the jam by George.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Memphis trailing here. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Leonard for 3. A rebound by Jackson.
Shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
On the wing, Bain. Pass to Adams. And he banks in the layup.
Many players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the NBA. Boy, tough to corral when he's looking to score.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
It's George on the wing to the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Outside Morant. Driving inside. Morant with the slam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. It's all...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
But things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the three. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Up top, Jackson. Three-pointer. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Jackson.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Leonard outside. This one for three. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Clippers trail. George left side. Leonard for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Here's Brooks. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
George's shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Brooks against Leonard. And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers in the lead. It's George with the drive. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Leonard passes to Morris. Zubac with it. Back to Morris. Got a piece of it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. George passes to Wall. Back to George. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Leonard. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Up top, Jackson. Goes back up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And that one falls for Jackson.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:39 left in the second. Moran against Wall. Morris outside. Pass to George. Right side Wall. Leonard outside. Morris with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard passes to Zubac. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis leading. Inside, Jackson. Leonard pulls down the board. Up top, Wall. Defended by Jackson. Here's George. Back to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
That may be impossible to stay in front of John Wall.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Zubac with the steal. George outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Moran. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Now Brooks. Back to Bain. Brooks outside. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 6 in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
Your Clippers, 19. The Grizzlies, 20. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Out to Covington. Back to Wall. Batum outside to the middle. Wall to pass to Batum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's Powell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Memphis trailing here.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
On the wing man. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. For three, Covington. Rebounded by Green. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Long. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal
John
foul.
Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill, but boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with. That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Williams misses. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
Grizzlies foul. John Conchar. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Batum outside. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Here's Jones. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Please foul. John Conchar. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Powell on the wing man. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Man's got 5 points.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Green up top. Fires from deep. He's off on that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. The drive by man. No good that time. Some solid defense from Williams. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Conchar. Powell covers. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Conchar. Shooting 2.
Good on the second one. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside Wall. Outside Covington. Powell outside. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Clark. On the take. Outside, Williams. And stolen by Covington. And it's Powell off the drive. That one falls. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
We've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter.
And your Clippers Houston team.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. No problems knocking that one down.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
George passes to Jackson. Morris right side. Pass to George. That's tipped. Leonard on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Clippers call timeout.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Jackson for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Wall's checked in.
Get loud for your Clippers Breakers.
The Clippers trail.
Get loud for your Clippers Breakers.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This guy is consistently finding his teammates in their best spots to score. John Wall showing terrific passing ability.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Morant with it. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Morant against Wall. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's tipped. It's George on the wing. Drops in the 3. And now a 4-point Clipper lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
The Clippers have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
2 minutes remaining.
Wall against Morant. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And the Clippers have possession. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Zubac finds Morris. Kicks it to George. Pulls up on the wing. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6.
Second personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Now Morant. Will it go? Pass to Adams. Zubac with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Wall, the pass to Leonard. The fader. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Payne. Yep, that one goes. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jackson with it. Checked by Wall. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Shooting for Memphis.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Wall against Morant. The kick out to Morris. The 3 is up. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. George against Payne. From deep. No good there. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Even Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForce.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell finishing with force.
Shook that building all the way up. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Towns against Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Morris throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Edwards against George. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Entered on the wing. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
George finds Zubac. Back to George. Zubac, that's good.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
I don't think the Timberwolves Greg plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
The kick out to Towns. Just 3 to shoot over Morris. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Out to Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Leonard on the wing. Back to George. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Gobert trying to get open, and they get it back. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Jackson passes to George. From downtown, that shot off, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
On the wing, Jackson. Here's the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. CGA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Edwards. That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Morris. Zubac kicks to Jackson. Back to Zubac. Out to Morris. Outside, George. The 3. No good on that one. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3, and Russell gets it to go.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
To the middle. Outside for George. Morris looking over the floor. Leonard finds Zubac. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Edwards defending. Leonard, no luck. Jackson against Towns. There's the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. Feeds away. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The Clippers trail. Nobody near Leonard. No good on the triple. McDaniels finds Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Morris into the lane. And Morris throws it down.
And not a next-level athlete, but Morris has the ability to face up and beat his man off the dribble.
Russell against George. Out to Russell. Passes it to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Pass to George. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A 3 from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Edwards. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. George double teamed. And there's the pass to Jackson. Here is Zubac. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Jackson kicks to George. Outside for Jackson. Leonard, that's for 2. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Zubac the pass to George. Back to Zubac. It's stolen by Gobert. Russell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Towns. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Leonard against Edwards. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Russell, this is to Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Clippers trail by 3. Outside, George. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Leonard finds George. Outside Jackson. Morris outside to end the cold streak, and the jumper is good. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. A 3 from Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Towns, a screen on George. Moves back up. From past the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard kicks to George. Morris outside. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Russell passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Morris outside. Back to Jackson. Leonard, that's for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. And we'll be...
Your Clippers, 20. The Timberwolves, 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Prince outside. Pass to Noel. 3-pointer. And with the rebound.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4th. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Not a piece of it.
Excellent toughness on the defensive end, and that's what Prince does. He's got size, and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Reed misses. The Clippers shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Man passes to Wall. He kicks it to Powell. Pass to Man. Inside. Back to Wall. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Powell, the pass to Covington. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And Minnesota has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Prince against Batum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Dishes it to Covington. Wall against Anderson. Wall passes to Man. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wall. There's the dish to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Anderson.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Takes it out to Covington. Powell dishes to Batum. Man passes to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Anderson outside. Pass to Reed. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Batum scanning the floor. Right side, Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And Wall kicks the foul. Outside, Wall. The shake. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough at this position is his athleticism, and he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player. Very effective at finding the open man, too.
And here's Prince outside. Wall grabs the board. Now the Clippers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Batum getting it done. What a move that time. Batum's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Anderson's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. So he gets them both. 27 seconds left in the third. Edwards looking it over, driving inside. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Wall finds Covington. Off target from three-point range. For 3, Edwards. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trail by 9. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
On the wing, Morris. Back to Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Goes up from the top of the key. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, Towns. Deep 2 from Russell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 9. George with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. George, no good.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Stolen by George. Leonard, the pass to Zubats. Back to Leonard. Now Zubats. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the paint. Leonard kicks to Jackson. At the elbow, it's George. Over Edwards. And there's George. That's good on the assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 11.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
Here's Russell. And the rejection by Zubats. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Jackson dishes to Morris. The pass to George. Passes it to Leonard. Here's Morris. Lets the three fly. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
LA basketball.
And here is Los Angeles now. And they'll get another chance. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Leonard, no good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 10. To the inside. Here's Morris. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns wide open. They get it back. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
George against Edwards. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Russell kicks to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And another shot. And the rejection by Zubats. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain the possession. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And they get it back. Here's Gobert. Missed it, even after all those chances. And here's Morris for 3. That shot misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Towns for 3. Here's McDaniels to the middle. The kick out to Towns. For the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Jackson looking it over. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone said, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.
the center position, locking down the middle.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Towns over Jackson. And the basket by Towns.
And that's what you call the modern big. Towns pairs his inside game with a smooth outside shot.
Pass to Bane for 3. They get it again. Outside for Brooks. Bane against Edwards. Clock at 6. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Outside Edwards. And it's Bane with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Brooks, the pass to Bane. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Adams missing.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's McDaniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Morant. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Towns. Off target at the rim. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Bane. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Russell against Morant. Jackson outside. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
Timberwolves ball.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bane. Edwards can't hit.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
And he gets the bucket.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Russell. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. And they double up Gobert. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Moran against Russell. Right side Moran. And that's not gonna go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively.
Oh, are you kidding me?
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his. In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Bain against Towns. Back to Jackson. Takes it inside. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Now Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Adams with the ball. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels inside. Jackson on him. Here's Gobert. Missed inside. Memphis trailing here. And stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Russell against Morant. Driving to the basket. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. Outside Russell. 2 on the clock. Fires the 3.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Back to Bain. From the arc. Good. And the setup by Morant. Bain's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Making use of these corner spots. Bain is especially dangerous from this area.
Outside McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson with it. Pass to Bain. 4-3. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Minnesota in the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Edwards. Give him 8. 16 seconds left in the second period. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Russell.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
That one drops. He ties it up. 8 seconds left in the half. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
And here's Morant outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The T-Wolves on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 to shoot. Here's Anderson, defended by Jones. Anderson gets the bucket.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Jones up top. Here's Conchar. They swipe it. In transition, here they come. Prince down low. Green covering. Prince with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Timeout call. Memphis.
How about some more cheers for your Grizzlies breakers? Give them a hand.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jones up top. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Anderson. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. Anderson's got 5 points.
Kyle Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Outside, Green. Here's Williams. Here's Clark. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he recovers it. 5 to shoot. Green for 3. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's McLaughlin. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Conchar. On the wing, Jones. Williams up top. Reed defending. And Williams punches it home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Noel drives in. Anderson for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:50 left in the third. On the wing, Jones. Stolen by Reed. To the inside, Noel. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Jones. Inside. Picked it. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Noel. Now Reed. Can't get it to fall. Outside, Williams. Down low. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. And it's blocked by Clark. Reed can't hit. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Williams. On the wing, Jones. Williams finds Jones. And here's Clark. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's Brents. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Timeout call.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Jackson outside. Outside for Moran. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint, because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
Here's Gobert. Adams covering. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
From deep, Moran buries it from three.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Minnesota shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Russell, pass to Towns, back to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive ace.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Adams, a pass to Bane. Jackson against Towns. Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Towns with the ball. Let's go with a three. Another miss by Minnesota. Moran against Edwards. And it's Moran off the drive. Jackson gets the bucket.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. And that one falls for Gobert.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And it's Moran off the drive. Here's Brooks. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Towns passes to McDaniels. And they double up Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. The shot by Russell, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Russell against Moran. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Count it!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Russell against Moran. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
Bain with it. Back to Moran. And slammed it home! And a foul! A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Russell attacking. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. And it's in. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
Outside Morant. Now Jackson. Brooks from outside. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Pass to Edwards. Now Towns. McDaniels from long range. And another three from Minnesota.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Russell against Morant. Into the lane. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. And it's McDaniels off the drive. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
All right, who wants the T-shirt? Let me hear you. Wine City.
Gobert's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Now Morant. Here's the three. McDaniels with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Edwards against Bain. Outside Russell. He takes it in. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. Outside Bain. Down low. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Towns finds Russell. Now here's McDaniels to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks with it. Towns covering. Left side Morant. The three. Cash. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Russell, the pass to McDaniels. Fires for three. And they get it back. Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks to take the lead. No good from three-point range. McDaniels inside. Ooh, offline. Timeout called. Memphis. Score tied at 43. 3 seconds left in the OT period.
Let's get loud.
He got it up in time. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Here we go. Here's Russell. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Towns up top. Brooks defending. 6 to shoot. Towns passes to Gobert. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Here's Edwards. Misses from short range. And here's Memphis. Now here's Morant. Jackson pass to Morant to take the lead. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And it's a three-point Grizzly lead.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Russell finds Gobert. Russell against Morant. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And he makes it.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big-time bucket.
Morant pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Offline with a three. And we've got 1:18 left in the second overtime period. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Payne against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Towns passes to Edwards from outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. Going in. Oh! Gets it down!
Showing some power.
Nice! A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Outside for Morant. Back to Payne. Pass to Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
The whole arena knows they need a three to force another overtime.
Towns can't get it to go. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one...
Guard, 6'3", number 12. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point. And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys move. Moving the ball, and Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the one spot. Morris passes to George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
That consistency from Paul George. George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Morant against Jackson. And here's Jackson. Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And that one's good. Morant.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Outside, George. And Adams sends it back. And he gets it back. Leonard, that's for two. George finds Leonard. 6 to shoot. Back to George. The three ball. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
So it's the Clippers now. Grizzlies making the shot. Morris passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he admitted defensively he's concerned. He said, we're going up against a team that sees the floor very well, and they're quick to take advantage of mistakes. So we have to be quick and smart in our rotations, or we'll get eaten alive. Guys, we'll see who wins out in this battle of adjustments.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively.
But then on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
Here's Morant after the basket by Los Angeles. Jackson passes to Adams. Morant outside. And the rejection by Jackson. Morris outside. Pass to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the inside. Over Adams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks for three. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by George.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And they recover it. Outside for Jackson. Sinks the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers leading by 5. George looking over the floor. Zubac in the post. Adams defending. Here's Morris. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Yes, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line. And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
And it's Morant with the rebound. Brooks kicks to Morant. Here's Adams.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
Steven Adams at the line for 2.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. From deep, George. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
A 3 from Morris. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks the pass to Morant. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Got that one up quick.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
Leonard kicks to Morris. Leonard dishes to Morris. Leonard against Brooks. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now George, after the missed three from Desmond Bane.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
On the wing, Jackson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dishes it to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
And here's Morant after Paul George getting his 3 to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now, here's Bane. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Morant.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
George passes to Morris. Outside Leonard. Nice move. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Jackson. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
It's stolen by Adams. The pass to Brooks. Morant against Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard on the wing. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And here is Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. It's good. George has got 10 points in the game.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Pass to Bane. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy. The D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Morant driving inside.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Here's Leonard. And the baseline jumper, no good.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that one.
I thank you, David. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, George is displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A different look for the Clippers. Here's Jones checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's man in at the small forward position.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
The Clippers trail. Covington in the corner. And the dunk by Covington.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Jones against Wall. Here's Aldama. Here's Tillman, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside, Wall. Back to Powell. Outside, Wall. Going inside. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Now here's Jones. Right side, Green. Passes it to Tillman. Fires for 3. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that space into his offense.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ball against Jones. Here's Conchar. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. Williams dishes to Green. Hangs in the air. It's tipped.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has. Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Clippers leading by 3.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Man can't hit. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. Lets a floater go. Good D by Covington.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jones kicks to Clark. The kick out to Williams. Shot to stop the run. And again, Memphis no good. And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Clippers with the ball, following the score by Memphis. Ball passes to Powell. Covington in the corner. Left side, Wall. Here's man, guarded by Green. Some solid defense from Clark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Outside, Covington. Ball taking his time here. Shot left block. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jones with it. He's picked up by Wall. Jones dishes to Green. Pass to Conchar. Williams with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Nicholas Batum. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Kicks it out to Covington. Rebound by Williams. Outside, Bain. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Clippers lead by 2. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brooks is out there with Williams, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the shot goes down.
Well, Jackson fearless on that finish.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Up top, Morant. And it's off from 3-point range. Morant with the steal. Williams passes to Adams. Back to Williams. Out to Morant. On the wing, Williams. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Morris. Outside, George. Outside, Jackson. Morant with the steal. Now here's Brooks. Outside, Bain. It's good from long range.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
George against Bain, and George kicks to Jackson. And Adams sends it back, and they're able to recover. The 3 from Morris. He can't get it to go, and it's Memphis the other way. Left side, Bain. Out to Brooks. The dish to Morant. Back to Brooks to take the lead. Memphis moving that ball around. The offensive rebound. And the pass to Morant. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jackson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now George. after the missed three from Desmond Bain. Up top, Morris, guarded by Jackson. Here's Leonard. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Pass to Bain. Jackson in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to Brooks. Clock at 4. Now here's Morant for 3. Clippers leading by 3. George passes to Morris. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
Second shot opportunity. Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's off as well. So he misses both.
Well, Reggie Jackson isn't in the habit of wasting free throw attempts. This pressure, this could get to anyone.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Inside. Here's Morant. Oh!
No doubt. No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Now, here's George. Passes it to Morris. Outside, George from deep three-point range. And Morris throws it down.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Now George. Down low. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. Feeds it to Brooks. Second chance effort. Bain kicks to Adams. Morant outside. To take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. Leonard inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A proven champion and a big-time performer. Kawhi wants to be the guy at the line in these close games.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett.